First, Theo Keith looks at the Salvation Army's efforts in Madison to help people out of the heat. Theo?
Eric, in at least 2 counties, the officials there have shut down the cooling centers because of what they call a surprising lack of demand here in Madison. That is certainly not the case. Dozens of people are still using the city's shelter overnight. Salvation Army volunteers are helping meet the need, but the organization says they just don't have the money for it in the budget.
Thank you.
Inside this copse in Monona, Virginia Ruland is protected from the heat.
This is the easiest job in town. Thank you.
She's making her presence known.
Now this is a Packer bell.
A gift from a husband to a regular volunteer.
He just makes fun of me a little bit about being his ding-a-ling.
Ruland is part of a wintertime tradition taking place in the blazing heat. The Summer Red Kettle campaign is going on as many other volunteers put the money she raises to use.
It's pretty busy. It's basically for our kitchen staff and for some of our volunteers, it's basically double the amount of work.
The organization is providing meals at Madison's 2 cooling shelters. Through Friday, they've served more than 1,000.
Our shelter is full, and even our overflow shelter is full. We turned away people last night that we didn't have enough room, so it's been very busy.
Major Lauren Carter says volunteers are rotating shifts to serve those in need, but at Madison Senior Center, there's more need than space.
This is really cramped here.
There will be another day of this as the city reopens its Monona Terrace shelter until noon Sunday.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Meaning there will be a need for donations and people to collect them, like Virginia Ruland.
You get a lot of God bless you for doing this, and it just makes you feel good.
Now, the Salvation Army says the city's homeless. A lot of transients are without a place to stay this time of year. You combine that with the record-setting heat, and it could be a potentially deadly situation. That's why the city is reopening its Monona Terrace shelter starting tomorrow and going through Sunday. We are told that hopefully by then it will have cooled down just a little, Eric.
And Bob will have a little bit more on that in a second. Theo, thanks. Now, cooling centers will stay open in Madison through the weekend. Warner Park and Madison Senior Center will both close at noon tomorrow. And then people can board a bus and go to Monona Terrace, which will be open until noon Sunday. And remember, Madison Metro offering free rides to all locations. You just have to tell the driver that is where you are going. Now, in other counties, cooling centers are closing. Theo kind of mentioned this. It's because they aren't being used. In Columbia County, 2 closed today, along with this one at Portage High School earlier in the week. And in Sauk County, only 1 person was using the shelter there, and they had AC at their home, but just didn't want to use it.